My, are those clouds in the sky? Oh my gosh, am I wearing long sleeves? What is going on? What do you think? Is it a match? Hey Cactus friends, it's Jenny from Cookies Cacti. For those of you who watched my mystery cactus unboxing, you'll remember that one of the items in that box was this spines.n.clay pot, which Ty Peterson, the owner of Arizona Cactus Sales, designated that I would donate to the CACSS Mega Silent Auction, which is coming up on October 27th, which is a Sunday. I'll put the information on the screen. It will be located at the Desert Botanical Garden at Dorrance Hall. The auction itself will take place between 2 and 4 p.m. and donation drop-off time starts at noon. So between noon and 2 o'clock, bring the plants or whatever plant-related stuff that you would like to donate into the CACSS Mega Silent Auction. So I was looking at this pot, this gorgeous pot from Bill at Spines.n.clay, and I'm like, just, donating it like this empty feels like there's something missing. So I thought it would make more sense to actually put a plant in here and donate the entire pot with plant staged would make more sense. So of the plants that came with that mystery box, I thought that this Boobie cactus might suit this pot quite well. I think the size will fit in terms of the root ball, the color is nice, and I just think that the overall presentation would be pretty good. So I thought that in this video we would pot this up together. It is extremely windy today, so I don't know how bad the audio is going to be, but I'm going to try my best. Now I actually really don't want to give this Boobie cactus away, but I'm going to do it. All right, so here we go. Remember the tags. I'll go ahead and take that. You know what? I'm going to leave the price tag in here. All right, so Bill's pots tend to come with screens. Like he'll include a screen in here, so I don't need to get my own. So that's already at the bottom of the pot. And you'll notice I have a bunch of soil that's already in this tray. This is actually soil from just other pots of cactus from Arizona Cactus Sales. I did a giveaway with that mystery unboxing, and I ended up giving away 3 plants. And so this is actually a bunch of the soil from those plants that I had removed the soil and then shipped out the plants. And the great thing was that all 3 of those prizes were successfully claimed by the winners. All 3 of them sent me messages on Instagram that the plants had arrived safely, and it was very, very fun. So that was 3 plants already given away in the giveaway. And then there's this pot that I'm donating to that Mega Silent Auction. And I'm going to put this plant in the pot, donate it together. So actually out of those 10 items, 5 of them are being given away in some way. So with this Boobie cactus, I am going to dump out the top dressing. Let me take the tag out. There's that really, really long name. So somebody, I think in Japan, cultivated the Myrtillo cactus geometrizans to look like this. And it's called Boobie cactus for hopefully obvious reasons. I'm gonna put this top dressing somewhere, because I like keeping this material and then reusing it somewhere else. I'll just put it in this cup for now. I honestly actually really want to keep the Boobie cactus, but I don't know, it just seems like this is more suitable. And then I do have that variegated Boobie cactus now, so I'm going to go ahead and take the pot off. I find that Myrtillo cactus tend to be a bit more forgiving. To me, they actually seem to want water in the summertime here in the Phoenix area. I have a Myrtillo, a crested one in my front yard in a pot, and I would just squeeze the bottom. And this is actually pretty firm. I think I watered this maybe about a week ago, a little less than a week ago. But I would just press the bottom, like the base of the plant, and when it had give, that indicated to me that it wanted water. So it's kind of how I did that. So you can see the mix here. Anyway, I'm not going to remove all of the soil, just some of it, so that when it's, you know, repotted in its new soil, that the roots are a little bit more loosened. So they can easily, you know, the roots can easily extend into the new stuff. There's really short spines on the end of the boobs. They really hurt. And you know, Myrtillo cactus geometrizans is commonly used for graft stock. I think this is probably enough. I don't want to remove too much of it. I think this is good enough. You can see the root ball. And here's the pot. And I know as I'm touching this, the farina will come off of the Boobie cactus, but what can you do? So you can see that this mix from the other pots of Arizona cactus sales plants is very, very gritty. But it's got a little bit more organic component than my standard mix, which is 3 parts pumice, 1 part cactus mix. I feel like the Myrtillo cactus can appreciate a little bit more organic matter than what I usually use for like astrophytum and aerocarpus. Let's see how this fits. Oh, it fits great. Let's take a look. Ow. Yeah, so I had already put some soil at the bottom of this pot to the screen so that this plant's roots aren't directly touching the screen at the bottom of the pot. Very simple. I'm just gonna fill up the void in the pot. Believe it or not, I think the high is only like in the 70s or something like that today. We're already in like mid-October. It's finally cooling down a little bit, but there's a cold front that's coming through, and I think we're going to be back up in the 90s once the cold front leaves us. So I pretty much just filled up the soil up to kind of where the level was when it was in its old pot. Raising the level a little bit. And I have some top dressing that's kind of a mix of other top dressings. Looks like this. Let me see how it looks. Ow. Oh, there's a spine in my hand. Ow. What's crazy is, you know, we couldn't spend much time outside over the summer because of how hot it was. And then it started to cool down finally, just like within the past week or so. But the mosquitoes are like crazy right now, so I can't really spend much time outside still. Even with mosquito repellent, they're still coming at me, and I can see them flying around right now as I speak. And it's like in the middle of the day. That actually looks pretty nice. It was just like a mix of other top dressings. Let me see if I use the top dressing I took off of the original pot. It's kind of a mix of pumice and some pink rock. It's, let me show you. It looks like that. It's kind of a pink color. What if I throw that in here? Try to just put only the rocks and not the pumice. I'll keep the pumice for the soil mix. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. So as of posting this video, I would have been at the Desert Botanical Garden fall plant sale yesterday on a Saturday. Hopefully it goes well, so I'll be working on editing that video. Hopefully the footage all comes out okay. So I'll be working on that video to be released next weekend. All right, so that didn't take too long. I'm gonna pick off some of the pumice that's still in here. I have some more rocks. I want to fill this up a little bit more. This is all top dressing that came from other plants. I have all these plastic bowls that I bought from Walmart. I think they were probably like $1. And also these cups too, same thing, probably 50 cents. I don't remember if they were $1 or 50 cents. I just see like plastic bowls at Walmart and I'm like, yes, I could use it for plant stuff. But I mean, if you keep them in the sun, I think the sun will eventually wear them down. But they've been doing pretty well so far. I will not make you sit through watching me pick through top dressing for rocks. That should be good. What do you think? Let me take the camera off of the tripod and then I'll show you how it looks. What do you think? So this combo is $80 for the pot and $40 for the plant. So it's a $120 staged plant. I am planning to bring my camera with me to the mega silent auction. So hopefully we'll see how this does. I don't know, I think that looks pretty cool. So heavy. Put it back under the pergola. Looks nice. And then I have a tray over here of some plants I'm planning to donate as of now. Got one of my astrophytum seedlings. Just have to wipe down the pot. I'm planning to donate an astrophytum seedling that I grew from seed and a mammillaria seedling that I grew from seed. This is Nehepensis. Looks like it's getting ready to flower. I don't think these are going to be, high value auctions, but it'll just be fun to donate a couple of seedlings that I grew. I'm also planning to donate this astrophytum, the Fukurayu bumpy ones. I've had this for a while, but for some reason I feel like it's not getting the attention it deserves from me. So I'm probably going to donate this. I have a Parodia benguinii that I also feel like isn't getting a lot of love from me. So I potted it up actually quite a while ago to get ready for the auction. So I'm thinking about bringing this. I have a little Echinopsis. Some of these, I don't know, depending on what their condition will look like by the time the auction comes around, I may or may not bring. Like this one, I wanted to donate the Echinopsis, but maybe it just needs some water. It's got some scarring on it too, I don't know. I may or may not bring that one. Same thing with this Consolea rubescens. It was looking good, then I repotted it and it's just been kind of wrinkly. I mean, it could have been our very long summer that caused this as well. I've been watering it and it's not really taking it up, like taking water up. So, I mean, if it doesn't look like it's in good condition, I won't bring it with me to the auction. Same thing with this Pilosa cereus. I was thinking about donating this. It's very blue at the top, if you can see. For some reason, it's just not super plump. I don't know. Looks like it's okay, I guess, as long as it's still alive. Uh-oh. I broke a euphorbia branch. It's bleeding. Look at that latex everywhere. Yeah, at least some plants so far. I might donate a couple of agave, I'm not sure. Some very unhappy Copiapoa seedlings that I have pretty much stopped watering for a long time. They're still alive, but they just don't look too happy. But now that we're cooling down, I think it's time to give them a nice soak and then hope that we don't go through another die-off, but we'll see. All right, so for those of you who are in Phoenix, it's a great time to join the CACSS. Participate in the Mega Silent Auction, which is so much fun. If you love plants and you love bargains, oh, you're gonna love it. And you'll get to see this plant. I don't know, maybe it'll end up bidding for 10 bucks. Who knows? So come to the auction, come say hello. I'll be wandering around with my camera. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye. Man, how cool is that? I love this thing.